see a gentleman yesterday. Hold on a second. Came up. I need to look at. And okay. Yep. Okay, I can just over here do that. Catmaster OP, he's a gentleman who plays this quite extensively, and his stream is, and he's really helpful and he's really nice. And you can catch his stream for information.
With the death of the last monster here, the very air itself feels different. I wouldn't use the word purified, but you've definitely negated the pile over this place. I'll stay here for now and make sure nothing dangerous re-emerges.
Create hideout.
Welcome to our new hideout, Exile. I'll start getting it set up.
Okay. Alright. So, oh, I got a crafting bench now. Get a... Hey, this looks kinda cool. I got my own stashes in my guild stash. Oh! Barchwoman, thank you for the follow. I would take you're the better half of Barchman.
All right. I've taken the liberty of performing a few tests. There are a few magical modifications the Transmutia device can make that are safe every time. Try enhancing a piece of equipment now. Let's see if my results hold.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna go through everything that she has. I want to know what's going on.
I retrieved the Transmutia device from the Chamber of Sins, and I believe I can rig it to imbue equipment with magical modifications. This may involve minor meddling with dark forces we don't understand, but we'll have to take that risk. Rayclast is a dangerous place, and we'll never get anywhere by playing it safe. As long as we treat the process scientifically and approach it methodically, we should be able to craft equipment to our needs. Malachi himself gave this Transmutia device to Malagaro. It makes me incredibly uncomfortable to think about the horrors that it helped bring into being. But I must remind myself that science is not responsible for what happened in the Chamber of Sins. Science provides tools for mankind to manipulate the world. It is up to each of us to choose to do good or evil with the power so provided. Malagaro was the evil responsible, and Malachi before him. Together, you and I are going to start using this device to undo the damage they did.
Yeah, the Outer Worlds by Obsidian. A lot of the... I'm pretty sure you played Fallout New Vegas. Or you're familiar with at least Fallout in some fashion, but many consider Fallout New Vegas to be the best, the more modern Fallouts. And the reviews, every review I've read or watched, one of them even apologized for making the comparison, but they're like, I hate saying it, but it feels kind of like Fallout-ish New Vegas, but with a different IP and a different look and some improvement. And I can't say anything but goodness about that. And that had me hooked there. I mean, it's really looks good. And if anybody else is curious what we're talking about, let's see. I'll toss up a link real quick so everybody can take a look. This is what we're talking about. Whoop. It's a beautiful game. They even have some gameplays on some of the reviews and stuff, and if you follow them on Twitter, they have some people have already played it and reviewed it. Not reviewed it, but had time to give a review of their short playthrough and whatnot of it.
While you're out there, try to remain vigilant for other possible locations for hideouts. The blackguards never give up, and they may eventually stray close to this place. I want to have a backup location ready to go in the event we need to make a quick exit.
Okay. So,
I was no wonder child back in Oriath, but I prided myself on what junior accomplishments I managed to put together within the strict set of allowed sciences. Archaeology was my specialty, and Dominus and his ilk had an uncommon fascination with artifacts from the past. And I was told I was crucial, that I was important, because I could tell whether an artifact was truly Val simply by running my hand along faded stone patterns. I may have had a head slightly too big for my shoulders. When the Ebony Legion made available an archaeologist position on their expedition to Rayclast, and nobody volunteered, I thought my colleagues were all simply afraid of continental dangers. No, they knew better. None were allowed to speak it openly, but they knew. I didn't find out what kind of society I was truly a part of until I saw Piety's aspirations. I studied the Val. I knew all about their downfall, or at least our Templar-twisted perception of it. Piety's ocean of slaughter. The Val called their hubris the apex of sacrifice. The Eternal Empire called theirs the Purity Rebellion. We call ours the Temple of Lunaris. And I know nothing, Exile. Nothing at all. Save that we are doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past unless we learn the hard way.
okay.
Journey
So that
well.
I think covered crafting, so let's give crafting a try. Okay, so it lists your material costs. Oh, and it's X'd out if you don't have the material. That's cool. Oh, and here we go. This is prefixes. There's suffixes. And other. Remove crafted. Oh, okay. So. Well, this does all. So, you got your list here, and you got a search command. Cool. So I can put this on my unique shield. Adds. So, okay, so my DPS is 68.4. If I put this on the shield. I put this on my shield. Oh. This cannot be performed on a unique item. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so if you put the item in here. Okay, it tells you what you can do. The item already has a mod of this type. Okay, so I can put different ones here. The already has a mod of this type. Okay. And other. Alright. So that's pretty freaking cool. What happens if I put my boots? Okay, so it just automatically jumps to the list of stuff that you can do. And I put this on. That's going to be adds to intelligence and quality. I have no idea what quality will do. I wonder if quality will raise any of the other stats on your craft. Okay. New. But it gave me intelligence. Oh, didn't know my name. Yeah, I mean, you just put it in there and it's good to go. They actually redid their crafting system, I was told, this patch. So it's much more simplified, easier to use. You just have to get the currency for it. Let's check the other parts of our hideout. All of our hideout. They've redid this too from what I was told. Before, your hideouts would disappear from league to league, but it's supposed to be different now and stay from league to league.
I could hardly hope for better results. Do note, the device needs special reagents to perform, so not all uses will be so easy. Journey well.
True. Okay, so go to our weapon here. Put it on here. I want to put more. Can I put more damage of any type? No. Okay. Boop. Interesting. That's cool. I like that.
Blessings.
June. Nope. All of the so my guess is you improve this as you play. It would be cool once we get a cellar in there.
Blessings.
I think is what I'm trying to say. Get a cellar in there, even better. Actually, I should check these shields just to see if something's like spell damage. It's elemental resistance, spell increased lightning damage, increased shield, lightning, mana gain when you block, thunder recovery. Actually, spell damage, 31 increased spell damage. Holy crap! Increased critical strike chance for spells. All right, so this is like 68. If I put that on, 68.4. That no. Okay. Why is? Oh, it's 68.4. So yeah, that did go way the hell up. 80.2. How about this one? 70. Okay, so this way better things. I don't want to sell the unique because you can use it as part of the builds and stuff like that. We always keep those. Okay, so that is like super better.
Yes?
See what we can do. Boop. Have all that. Have any or new skills from your purchase? Shield. Okay, no. Herald of Agony. And what's really cool, you also have these skill gems. You have a main skill, then you have supports, and you can see which active skills it actually supports if you buy it and use it. So that's really cool. Like Summon Raging Spirit, Lesser Poison, or so faster casting would actually be awesome. Buy that, stick it in something just in case. You can level up gems without having to use it too.
Remember to live.
Yeah, I mean there is so much to this game. Other than that, let's go to my hideout, right? Red ticket. Click to travel to your. Click to travel. Oh, here we go. So I could travel to my hideout. Oh, you got. Look, I didn't even look at this down here. It's distracting me, so I have to do it. So, what does edit mean? I can edit the rock? Oh, and you can move its placement. Can I move the tree? So. Oh! Decorations? Waypoint? Postal in use? Create an object in your hideout. Shore bonfire? Flame? Creates an object in your hideout. Flame? Oh, so you can like all this stuff in your. Oh, you can clean up your whole area. Allow friends to visit your hideout. Allow guild members to visit your hideout. Allow party members to visit your hideout. Nobody can decorate your stuff. You can reclaim all your stuff. Oh, so this is how you get to keep it from league to league. You can export your hideout. You save it. Then you can re-import your hideout when you come to the next league. Oh, you got all this stuff. Okay. Now I can down my bonfire right there. Falling leaves. I don't know what the heck I just did, but I guess it's good. Forest flowers, trees, stuff. What happens if I reclaim all? Are you sure you want to reclaim all the dark radiation from the current hideout? Okay. Boop. So now I got a clean slate. I wonder, I bet you they'll have different hideouts you can have in the future too. That is ballin'. Because like she said, we have to find different hideouts. Okay, we no longer edit team. So my hideout is now plain. I bet you you'll be able to get all sorts of... Okay, alright, so I can't even exit my hideout now from that area. That was cool. Yeah, different shapes and sizes of hideouts. I'm pretty sure they'll have all that. Different, let's see how well I do. Just my flaming skull for death. Go get him, fellas! So, lots to that. That's pretty awesome, and that's just a new feature that you just added into the game. You used to have hideouts before, but you couldn't. I don't think you could do what we just did to it as much. And that's free content. You don't have to pay for that. It's not a DLC. It's not a microtransaction. It's just something that's part of the game now that you will never have to spend a dime on to be able to use and interact with. It just goes to show you that you can make quality games with vast amounts of content if you make a quality game. People will support it through the microtransactions. This has been over the years. They employ people. People have good paying jobs, from what I understand, for this game, without having to nickel and dime your customers to death to give them a buggy mess. It's very possible. There's no need to force your customers to spend $200, $300, $400 to experience your content. Over the life of the game that's really good. My minions are so dang fast. And you can get a filter so you don't have to look at all this extra loot that you'll never use or pick up. So that's always cool. Dread ticket. Okay, did we already have any quests for the dread ticket? Nope. Oh yeah, I wanted to travel to the menagerie. So if I open, can I open a portal here? I go to the portal. Come down here. Menagerie. Okay, so this is where I keep a... Here's another aspect of the game that wasn't in at release. You got a menagerie, which is, you know, basically a zoo. Okay, so... Sands. Wilds. Caverns. Depths. What's up over here? Blood altar. I have no idea what any of this is. Let's talk to Einar and see.
Welcome to Einar's Menagerie, Exile. This is where I keep the beasts we capture. Do not worry about their well-being. I do not think they will worry about yours. A little humor for you. But seriously, Exile, Einar takes very good care of the beasts we capture. I feed them, clean them, and read them the poems I write. Then, when you are ready, we slaughter them at the blood altar to prove to the first ones that we are worthy of survival. That part is not so friendly to the beasts, but if you read my poetry, you may consider it an act of mercy. Again, humor! My poetry is great. Please, look around. Take your time. But do not feed the animals. That is Einar's job. The arena just north. That is the blood altar. It is where you will perform the ritual of sacrifice by combat. Once you have captured a few beasts, go to the altar in the middle and begin the ritual. The first ones are watching. Show them you are worthy.
Trading.
Not all beasts were born equal, Survivor. The first ones look upon some captures and sacrifices more fondly than others. You may not even deem some beasts worthy of sacrifice. Do not worry. Einar has imbued some orbs with powerful blood magic. You can use these bestiary orbs on any beast in the menagerie, and the beast will be bound to the orb. Then you can do whatever you want with it. Give it to a handsome man like Einar, maybe. You cannot tell, but I am very handsome under this mask. Once a bestiary orb contains a beast, you can use it again to release the creature to the menagerie. Be careful, though. It will break the orb.
Alright, I have no idea what you said, but you said blood altar and combat, so I'm pushing the button. Create currency items, orb of fusing, unique item. Item level. Any rare. I have no idea what the hell it is. Aspect of the enemies are slowed, extra cold damage freezes. So you can create stuff? I have no idea.
The first ones are watching, Survivor.
I don't know what the hell I just did. I think I just got myself killed. Got myself killed, right?
You are truly a survivor.
Did I do what you think's... Oh, here we go. The Princess Saber. Okay, so 40% global accuracy, 42 increased physical damage, adds 3 physical damage, increased attack speed, gained physical damage as extra cold damage, damage taken from skeletons, damage taken from ghosts. Cool. What does that do to my DPS? My DPS is 80 right now. Okay. Alright, I mean, cool. So you can capture beasts and guarantee stuff? What does this guy say?
The crunch of bone, the splatter of blood. Is there anything as satisfying? You have proved you're a survivor, and the first ones have rewarded you. Capture more beasts, perform more rituals. This is what we will do, yes? The first ones have many blessings to bestow. We will discover them. Now go, survivor. More beasts await. The end is coming, Exile. Of that, I'm sure. Just not so sure when. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe 3 years from now? No more than 3 years from now. When the end arrives, we must be ready. The first ones will return. They will bring the survivors with them to the Great Grove. We must prove we are worthy. We must sacrifice the beasts we find at the blood altar. Feed the altar the blood of these beasts, and the first ones will bless us. And, perhaps, reveal to us their secrets.
Okay. What's this? Capture more monsters in the future to increase Einar's level. Okay.
The first ones are watching.
So cool. I kind of... So now we're here. I go back to town, and I use my portal that I opened to go back where we were. Yes. Okay, cool. So we don't need to do the dread ticket. We need to raise traveling companions. You carry my luggage. That purple. That's something special. Oh, silver coin right there. So many fun. Ting. What's cool is a lot of the voice actors and stuff are on social media and whatnot. You can interact with them and all sorts of cool things. That poor fellow. Sorry. Pure Tarnished Spirit Shield. I'm liking the one we got right now. Yeah, there's so much to this game, and it's so nice. Caverns. Alright. That's the dread thing. Alright, so this should be the way to go. Alright, what have we got? Oh my god, that is not a rope bridge I would trust. Alright, so here's an Einar. It's got an icon and everything, so it's easy to know. That means Einar will show up. Oh, and it says new. If you look at
Captured. Einar will take it.
the new recipe, adds the mod to a flask, adds of heat. Okay. Adds mod of dousing. Okay. So that, damn, okay. That adds, okay, now we got 1 of 5 creatures in here we can look for iron too. Damn. Capturing that guy added a buttload of stuff to flasks? So now we also have a camp full of bad people. The Einar's helping us fight these guys too. The fortress, okay. Woo! I need to move. Life is not going well. Oh, yeah. Get them all. Pokemon. We're not catching them. We're turning them into hamburger. Go zombies. A lot going on the screen. We're still at 60 FPS, so. And this is an older computer. So that's good. Yeah. They pretty much saved my keister on that.
Let me act as your spy. Let me be the beacon that burns bright, sending signals from the distance. There is one in particular who...